Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I hope your week is off to an amazing start, and I hope you all are in good health. So today, you guys, we're going to be taking down our fall decor, and I want to get in here and I want to rearrange the furniture and prep for Christmas. So I really am wanting to do a refresh on this room just to kind of give it a new vibe and a new look for the holiday season. So I'm going to try at my hand at rearranging the furniture and put my Christmas tree in a different spot this year. Normally, I usually put it over by the front windows, but this year I think I'm going to move my sofa over there against the window, and then I'm going to put my Christmas tree this year alongside of my dining room window. By that side table that you see ahead of us to the right. I think that'll look really cute. I'm also going to move my electrical fireplace back into this space too for the holidays, to just to give it a nice cozy vibe. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing in today's video. So if you're new here, welcome. My name is Trina. I share all things home decor. So if you are interested in home decor and shopping hauls and just decorating your house and making it a home, I would love to have you stay and subscribe and become part of our decorating family. And to all of my returning subscribers, hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Thank y'all for stopping by and watching another video. So this year, you guys, I didn't really put out a whole lot of fall decor. So what you guys see me taking down is pretty much all I had up for this fall season. I really didn't feel like putting up a whole bunch of decor for fall. Even though fall is my favorite season, I really wanted to just keep things simple this year. So that's what I did. So actually all of the pieces that I put out actually are gonna go in just one bin. So that was really good for me because usually I have a lot of fall decor. So I'm so glad that I actually scaled back because it kind of gave me like a transition period to kind of rest before we actually get into the hustle and bustle of the holiday season, which can be chaotic with all the Christmas trees and decor and everything. So I really love how I did fall this year. So I'm gonna move all of this stuff out the way. I recently created this wall, this gallery wall over here with my entryway. I absolutely love it. So I'm gonna leave the artwork there because I still love the way it looks. I love the vibe that it's given, but I'm gonna remove this sofa table and I'm gonna remove that bench and then this accent chair as well. And I'm gonna float the sofa along this wall. Now my windows, I have two windows to the right of us, but those windows are not really centered with the room itself. So when I put the sofa over here, I'm just gonna center it between those windows and the wall itself. So before I actually move the sofa over here, I really want to take my broom and I'm going to get up all of the cobwebs and everything that and the dust that be kind of accumulates in these corners. And I'm going to get that up first, and then I'll take my vacuum cleaner and go over the space again, and then I'll take my Swiffer mop and just Swiffer and mop behind here before we actually add our sofa to this window. It's also going to give me a chance to go in and actually clean my window sills out because this sofa is going to stay here until after the holiday. So I want to make sure I get everything all clean and freshened up before I actually put the furniture over here. I'm also going to take this opportunity to clean off my gallery wall here. I'm going to use my Sprayway, which is one of my favorite glass cleaners. You can find this at Home Depot, Walmart, or Target, any one of those big box stores. I'm just using it to get all of my frames really nice and clean. So yeah, I absolutely love how these frames have turned out. I use those command strips for picture frames with the Velcro backing for this wall, and it actually has been holding up pretty nicely. I think that is the most best invention that command strips have came out with, because it allows you to kind of hang up your picture frames like this that are like lightweight without damaging your wall and putting holes and stuff in it. So I really love that invention. So yeah, so we're just going to get these cleaned off, and then we're going to go ahead and put that sofa into place. Now I am going to go ahead and vacuum up my rug. I always get questions regarding this rug. I did get it from Rugs USA. Absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite pieces that I've bought from them. I love the colors in it. It just matches the vibe of my home really nicely. It is a 8 by 12, and I actually have, well, 8 by 10, and then I have the same exact rug in my dining room as well, because I always get a lot of questions. But I do have to rotate this rug. I end up doing that off camera because it was kind of facing the opposite way since the furniture was on that back wall. So I did end up rotating the rug around so that it flows better with the furniture. And then that blank wall behind us with that large art, I'm actually going to bring in my fireplace back and add it underneath it. So this is what everything is looking like so far, you guys. So I actually will have to move the furniture down, or that sofa down, a few more inches, because I do want to keep my side tables on alongside of the sofa for symmetry, and then also for some extra lighting. So luckily these side tables are very small and petite, so they don't take up a lot of space. So I'm able to get both of them alongside of the sofa. But I am going to move the furniture down a few more inches just so we can get these side tables in place. So one hack that I love to use to get your lampshades clean is just taking a lint roller and then just rolling it across the lampshade, and that'll help remove any dust or debris or any cobwebs or anything that may get on the lampshade. It actually is a really good way of getting it clean. So I absolutely love that. These lamps I did get from Lamps Plus. I had them for years. Absolutely love them. My sofa came from Gallery Furniture, and then my drapery in my living room area, or actually throughout my whole house, is from Two Pages. Absolutely love those pinch pleated drapes. So I brought this fireplace out of my master bedroom and then I brought it in here. I absolutely love this fireplace. I had it for years. I did purchase it from overstock.com years ago. It does work and it does heat up the room. It does better with a smaller space, like if you have it in a bedroom or you have a room with doors that's maybe not so open. It still heats up the living room, but it won't heat up my whole living room because my house is an open floor plan, so everything is kind of so open that it doesn't heat up the whole room, but it does give off heat. It has a nice vibe. I love using it for the holidays. It just makes the room and the space feel so nice and cozy. So I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe everything down, and I'm not gonna change anything on this back wall. I am trying to utilize as much things that I already have in place. So I love the way my artwork and everything is as is, so I'm going to leave that there, and then I'm going to put my Christmas tree along to the right side this holiday season. So I think that'll give a really nice and cozy vibe. So I'm just taking some multi-purpose spray and cleaning off the mantle and then the sides because it does get very dusty, and then I'm also using that same spray way to clean the fireplace screen. Now, I am very excited for the Christmas season. I actually cannot wait to start decorating this year. So, I usually start decorating for Christmas on my channel November 1st, just to give you guys ideas for the holiday season of ways of you can style your home and decorate your Christmas trees ahead of time, so that way you can go out and be prepared and get your homes all holiday ready. So we're going to keep with our same schedule this year. I am going to put in a couple of shop with me videos and hauls before we actually start decorating for Christmas season on the channel. And then also I have a family room makeover video that will be coming up as well in another couple of weeks. So we'll do all that stuff first before we actually start pulling out all of the Christmas decor and decorating. But I like to just go in and just, one thing when decorating for the holidays, sometimes you have to move out decor pieces to make room for those large Christmas trees and all of your accessory pieces related to Christmas and all that. So I like to kind of go in and just reposition my furniture, take out things that I'm not going to be using for the upcoming season, because I don't like my decor to feel cluttered and just overdone with stuff everywhere. So I try to make room and just make everything flow together when decorating for any season. So I think that by rearranging the furniture and just planning out where I'm going to place my Christmas trees, it just kind of gives me a idea and helps me prepare. So that way, when I do bring in all the Christmas decor, I kind of already know where everything is gonna go, and then we can just go ahead and start decorating. So definitely keep that in mind when you are starting to put your house together for the holiday season. Sometimes you're gonna have to rearrange things, rearrange furniture, move decor out of the way just to kind of make room for those Christmas decor pieces. So for the mantle, I'm just putting some of these vases that I already had on my coffee table or on my entryway table for fall. I'm gonna move it over here on the fireplace. These are from West Elm, absolutely love it. Those little marble candle holders came from H&M. So yeah, so this year for Christmas, I really am gonna keep with my classic Christmas theme. I think that's what I did. Well, that's I know what I that's what I did last year. I absolutely love decorating with the bright burgundy and the champagne gold. I'm just gonna do like a elegant and timeless Christmas. That's kind of what I'm gonna do for this year's theme. So I'm gonna utilize a lot of the pieces that I already had on hand for the previous year. So I'm just gonna add in a few new pieces here and there. For the most part, a lot of the pieces that I had from years before is going to be incorporated into this Christmas decor. So I definitely will recommend that you guys utilize your themes and everything that you already had from previous years and just add to those themes, you know, a few pieces here and there, because it's very expensive to kind of start over with a whole new theme, and all of that is very expensive, a lot of Christmas decor and everything, and then you have to store all that stuff. So definitely keep that in mind. So for this year, we're going to do our traditional timeless classic Christmas, and I'm going to utilize a lot of the pieces that I did last year. Last year, I think it was the first year that I actually decorated a with the traditional colors, and I absolutely loved it. And I'm going to keep doing that same theme this year. And I think I'm going to do the same theme throughout my whole house, just so everything can kind of coordinate and flow together this year. So this is what the room is looking like so far, you guys. I'm absolutely loving how everything has turned out. I really love this layout. I think it kind of gives the room some dimension and kind of gives it some separation, because my dining room and living room are together. So it kind of gives you an actual designation point for each room itself. So I absolutely love this layout. So I'm going to add in my coffee table. It does have casters. I did pick it up from Wayfair. It's from Bernhardt. Absolutely love this coffee table. It just gives it a really nice contemporary look. And I love that it's on casters because it's easier to move, because that furniture was definitely a little heavy for me to move. I had to get my son to kind of help me move the sofa in place in that fireplace. So yeah, but this is having this this coffee table on casters really helps with moving it around the living room. Now I have those two accent chairs like this, but I'm actually going to kind of angle them along the corners of this rug to kind of give it a little bit more space. And then also, because like I said, I'm going to put my Christmas tree over in that corner, that right side along the fireplace. I'm kind of going to angle the accent chairs in a different way, because I think it'll look a little bit more conversational, look a little bit more better that way. These accent chairs are from Kenwell Furniture. Absolutely love the blue clay fabric they have on them, and then they have swivel. So I like that it's on swivel, that I can turn them whichever way that I need to for conversations. And then also we did add a TV to this room on that back wall behind us. So I think it'll be really nice for watching Christmas movies and just hanging out with family in this room. So yes, I think I'm gonna kind of angle them like this to kind of give it a more conversational look, and then make it a little bit more roomy in here. So I did go ahead and take down all of my dining room fall decor, and then also the fall decor that I had along the credenza behind us where the TV is, and then also in my cabinetry. I took all that fall decor and stuff down already off camera. I didn't want this video to be too long. I just wanted to give you guys an idea how you can kind of refresh your home and get it prepared for the holiday season. So let me know down in the comments what you guys are doing to help you prepare for the holiday season. So when you're decorating for Christmas, it definitely is a process. So from getting your home set up and ready, and then from pulling out all of your decor and looking through everything to trying to figure out what you want to decorate with, it definitely is a process. So I try not to over stress myself with all of that and just kind of do bits and pieces at a time. So that way, when it's time to put everything together, we'll be good to go. So this is what the room is looking like, you guys, so far. Absolutely love it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and share. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye.